Number 10. Oscar Robertson, aka Big O, was drafted into the NBA in 1960 and in just his second year was the first player ever to average a triple-double. Russell Westbrook is the only other player to do so. However, Robertson is still the only player to be in the top 10 in points per game and assists per game for his career, hence his place as one of the greatest passers in NBA history. Number 9. Shaquille O'Neal was the most dominant player of his generation, possibly of all time. It was borderline unfair how he brutalized defenders with brute strength. Shaq led the Los Angeles Lakers to 3 consecutive NBA championships in the early 2000s, winning 3 Finals MVPs in the process. The 2000 regular season MVP winner was also selected to 14 All-NBA teams in his career. Number 8. The greatest defender in the game's history led the Boston Celtics to a record 11 NBA championships. Bill Russell is an interesting case, as his offensive stats don't jump out at you, but his impact went far beyond numbers. Russell could flat out dominate the game defensively. Still, his career averages are nothing to sniff at, and if blocks and Finals MVPs were counted/awarded throughout his career, he would have won plenty of those. Russell is the greatest winner in all of sports. His 11 championship count may be the safest record in the NBA game. Number 7. Derrick Rose gave a rather fitting assessment of Larry Bird in an interview with Rappler Sports recently. Bird was never the most athletic player on the court, but he was always dominant. Whatever he lacked in athleticism, he made up for with his basketball IQ, great skills including that deadly jump shot and fierce competitiveness. Bird led the Boston Celtics to 3 NBA championships, compiling 3 regular season MVPs and 2 Finals MVPs along the way. Larry Legend was selected to 10 All-NBA and 3 All-Defense teams in his 13-year career. Number 6. The late Kobe Bryant was the closest thing to Michael Jordan the NBA has ever seen. Bryant was a prolific scorer, averaging 25 points per game, leading the league in scoring twice, and is 4th all-time in total points. The thing that sets Bryant apart from other big-time scorers was his ability to win. Kobe also holds the record for second most points scored in an NBA game at 81 and scored 60 points in his final NBA game at 37 years old. Number 5. Wilt Chamberlain is the reason I said Shaq was possibly the most dominant player of all time. Chamberlain's dominance is widely acknowledged, and as time passes he seems more and more like a mythical figure. In the 1961-62 regular season, he averaged 50.4 points and 25.7 rebounds. Simply unreal. Had Wilt accomplished more in the postseason, he would be closer to no. 1. It seems crazy to expect more from a player who averaged 22 and 25, but that's how it goes when you're the most dominant. Number 4. Before Duncan, there was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In terms of consistency, his ability to maintain such averages while competing for 20 seasons is simply a testament to his greatness. Here's a rundown of Kareem's biggest feats. All-time leading scorer in NBA history, most regular season MVP awards 6, 15 All-NBA selections, 11 All-Defense selections, 19 All-Star appearances. Number 3. LeBron James entered the league burdened with unimaginable expectations. Expectations he surely couldn't live up to, right? Wrong. The Miami Heat superstar has gotten the championship monkey off of his back 2 times over and is now chasing history. Just 10 seasons into his NBA career, he's already one of the game's all-time greats. The statistics and MVP counts speak for themselves. King James has developed into a great two-way player, being named to 9 All-NBA and 5 All-Defensive teams. The next player on the list shouldn't get too comfortable because LeBron could be slowly creeping up the list by the end of this coming season. Number 2. Magic Johnson began his career with greatness and never looked back. He won Finals MVP as a rookie when he famously started center in place of the injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Game 6 of the 1980 NBA Finals. The Finals were like a second home to Magic and the Showtime Los Angeles Lakers as they made 9 trips during his illustrious career. The 6'9" point guard used his large frame to shred defenses with precision. Magic's 12.3 assists ranks first all-time in the playoffs. In his 14-year career, he amassed 10 All-NBA selections. Number 1. Michael Jordan is widely known as the game's greatest player, and for good reason. MJ accomplished everything possible in the game, piling up on the stats and awards. On the game's biggest stage, the NBA Finals, Jordan went a perfect 6 for 6, also sweeping Finals MVP in his appearances. The Chicago Bulls legend dominated both sides of the ball, amassing 11 All-NBA selections, 9 All-Defensive First Team selections, and 10 scoring titles.